Hey guys, so I recently did a segment where I was talking about love languages and basically the differences between loving somebody in your love language and loving somebody in their love language. And I wanted to follow that up because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but there is a such thing as apology languages. You ever have a moment where you wrong somebody and then you apologize in the way you feel like is sufficient? And for some reason, your apology just isn't landing. You're literally like, I apologize. What more do you want me to do? Well, I'm here to tell you that there are actually apology languages, and they do have quizzes online about your apology languages, and I think it's important to do those because when you do get into a situation where somebody wrongs you and they're not apologizing in the way that aligns with your apology language, you can actually express that to them so that they can apologize in the way that you can actually receive it. So, these are actually the 5 different apology languages. The first one is expressing regret. So, an example would be, I'm sorry that I lost my temper and yelled at you. The second one is accepting responsibility. An example would be, I was wrong and I shouldn't have done that. Third one is making restitution. So, an example would be, I know I've hurt you. What can I do to make it up to you? Fourth one is genuinely repenting. An example would be, I want to change my behavior. Can we think of ways that will help me stop doing this? And the final one is requesting forgiveness. An example would be, I value our relationship. I hope you can forgive me. So again, imagine somebody wronging you and your apology language, for example, would be making restitution, and they're expressing regret. It's not gonna land the same, right? Just like if you apologize to somebody and they are making restitution, or sorry, you're making restitution, but their apology language is accepting responsibility, it's not going to land. Unfortunately, no matter how much you do it, it will not land. So I do think that having that information can solve so much problems. Now, why do apology languages even matter? Well, they matter because, like I said, the way you apologize makes a difference. Because if you hurt someone, especially if you hurt them deeply, the way you apologize and how you back up that apology will show them that you're really interested in making the change, whatever that change looks like. And being interested in apologizing in the way that they receive an apology is a really good first step. And that can honestly avoid so much further conflict because you have the understanding, and and understanding is there. However, if somebody is aware of your apology language and they're not interested in apologizing in the way that you receive apology, that pretty much tells you that they don't care. And then you're left with the decision on if this is a relationship worth continuing, right? So I do think that it's important to understand what your apology languages are and the people around you understanding what theirs are, so that in the future you know how to apologize in a way that they can receive it, so you don't feel like you're continuously apologizing and you're not getting through to the person. So I don't know how much people knew that, but I love that they have this out because it definitely helps with communication. But that's all. Just wanted to drop that. I wanted to follow it up because I've known about this for a while, and I felt like having the conversation about love languages, it was fitting for me to follow it up with the apology languages. I hope that you guys do the quiz. I don't really have anything on hand, but if you Google, I'm sure you'll find plenty of quizzes out there. And let me know if knowing that helps you. Let me know what your apology languages are. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it, and let's educate each other even more. If there's something that you know about it that I may not know, let's talk about it. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Bye.